I've been secretly feeding my landlord fake moving plans for 2 weeks. So I've been renting this basement apartment for about a year, and my landlord Greg lives upstairs. Nice guy at first, always super friendly, maybe a little too friendly. He'd text me constantly asking really specific questions about my schedule, like what time I usually left for work or when I'd be home late. Then I started noticing things that didn't add up. I'd come home and my bathroom rug would be rotated 90 degrees. My kitchen chairs wouldn't be pushed in the exact way I always left them. The pile of mail on my counter would be in a slightly different order. One time I came back from grocery shopping, and my bedroom door was open when I specifically remembered closing it that morning. I mentioned it to my boyfriend, and he said I was being paranoid and probably just forgetting how I left things, but the feeling never went away. 2 months ago, I bought one of those cheap motion sensor cameras off Amazon and hid it on my bookshelf between some novels, angled perfectly at my front door. For 3 weeks, I got absolutely nothing except footage of myself coming and going. Then one Tuesday afternoon while I'm at work, my phone buzzes with a notification. I open the app and there's Greg, clear as day, letting himself into my apartment with his master key. He walks around my living room for 10 minutes, opening drawers in my TV stand, checking inside my fridge, even sitting down on my couch and looking through the magazines on my coffee table. Then he just leaves. I sat in my car for 20 minutes, trying to figure out what to do. Instead of calling the police right away, I came up with a different plan. That evening, I texted Greg saying I got a job offer in Seattle and would need to move out in 2 weeks. His response came back in 30 seconds, way too enthusiastic. He offered to help me pack, said he'd be sad to see me go, asked if I needed boxes. The next morning, I ordered 3 more cameras and set them up in my bedroom, kitchen, and another angle in the living room. Then I got creative with the bait. I left detailed fake moving boxes stacked in my living room with labels I printed out. Portland, Austin, Denver, all different cities. I left sticky notes with fake apartment addresses and phone numbers everywhere. I even left my laptop open on the kitchen table with a fake email about relocation expenses pulled up on the screen. Then I went to work and waited. 20 minutes after my usual departure time, my phone exploded with notifications. All 4 cameras going off at once. I pulled up the feeds and there's Greg, letting himself in again, but this time, he's on a mission. He walks straight to the moving boxes and starts reading every single label. He picks up the sticky notes and takes pictures of them with his phone. He goes into my bedroom and opens my closet looking through my clothes. Then he goes to my laptop and starts scrolling through my emails. I'm watching all of this happen in real time from my office, screen recording everything. He even opens my bathroom cabinet and looks through my medicine, which makes my skin crawl. I let him snoop for about 5 minutes, making sure I have crystal clear footage of everything. Then I had the most brilliant idea. While watching the live feed, I called his cell phone. I put on my sweetest voice and asked if he could come down to check my kitchen sink because I noticed it was dripping this morning. The look on his face when his phone rang was absolutely priceless. I watched him on camera literally freeze in place, my laptop still in his hands. His head whipped around my apartment like he thought I might somehow be hiding there. Then he practically threw my laptop back on the table and sprinted for my front door so fast he almost tripped over one of the fake moving boxes. I gave him 10 minutes to get back upstairs and compose himself. When he finally knocked on my apartment door, he was sweating and completely out of breath, trying to act casual. He asked what was wrong with the sink. I smiled really sweetly and said, "Actually, the sink is fine, but we need to have a serious conversation about your master key policy." Then I turned my phone around and showed him every single video I'd recorded over the past 2 weeks. All the footage of him letting himself in, going through my stuff, sitting on my furniture, reading my private emails. I watched the color drain completely from his face as he realized I'd been setting him up the entire time with the fake move. He tried to stammer out some excuse about checking for maintenance issues, but I just kept scrolling through video after video. My boyfriend's cousin is a lawyer who specializes in tenant rights. Greg is now paying for me to break my lease early with 0 penalties, covering my entire security deposit, last month's rent at my new place, and compensating me for every month I lived there while he was illegally entering. The best part? He has no idea I'm actually only moving 2 buildings down the street, and I see him every time I walk past looking absolutely miserable.